Hi everyone, it's Rose from Psychic Readings with Rose, here to bring you your Scorpio bonus reading for the end of July. This reading is timeless, so whenever you are uh, finding this reading is finding you. Like I said, it's timeless, but the messages will apply then. I'm recording this on the 21st of July. I have a little bit different of a setup. And the reason why I'm doing Scorpio bonus is more than one reason. First of all, you guys had the most likes, so I wanted to do a bonus reading on that, just for that, and it happened to be a number that I'm very aligned with. Those of you who know me know that what that number is, um, and also it was a reading that was about a breakup of a family dynamic and a family situation, and there were a lot of major cards there. So I just wanted to do First of all, I want to thank you guys for listening. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watcher for Scorpio. Cross Watchers, you are always welcome to uh, like, share, and comment, please, if this reading resonates with you regarding your person. Especially, I always say if there's a no contact or ghosting situation going on. Um, I listened to the reading again this morning because a lot of the information that I get, well, all the information I get is channeled. So sometimes when I leave the reading, the messages leave me as well. So I had to replay it. And I just want to see if any of the same cards came up. We had the Hierophant in reverse. We had the Emperor. We had the Ten of Cups in reversed. We had the Magician. We had some really good major cards there. And you also came up in the Queen of Cups as reversed. So whether you're male or female, please swap it up, flip it, reverse it for your situation, because this is a general reading. Okay. So like you guys know, I always say, if you want to book a personal reading, I would love to hear from you. Please contact me at psychicreadingswithrose@gmail.com and we'll set something up for you. I would love to hear from you. Comment below, share. Subscriptions are free and it helps my channel grow. So rather than just viewing it, liking it, sharing, which I love as well, and leaving a purple emoji if you don't want to leave a comment. Um, yeah, just definitely, consider subscribing, So, yeah, I just want to thank all of you who have subscribed. It's a very small channel, but it is growing. But I'm going to start now with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers of Scorpios. This is part 2 of the reading about a breaking up of a family that I did um, last week sometime. Okay. Oops, one card wanted to flip out. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to see what comes up here regarding that situation and if anything new comes up. Because I did say in that reading that come August, you guys are probably most likely, your lives are going to change tremendously. Um, I'm recording this video on the full moon in Capricorn. It is a full blue moon. I did go out last night to see the moon. It was really close to the earth, looked like a super moon. And this is a second full moon in Capricorn. So it's crosswatcher. Maybe you are a Capricorn, you have Capricorn placements. Or Scorpio, maybe you have Capricorn placements. It really doesn't matter. I don't have any Capricorn placements and I've been affected by this moon. We're also in Mercury retrograde shadow period, um, which I am definitely feeling, hence the change in my tarot table here and everything like that. So let's get into it, Scorps and cross watchers of Scorps. Let's see what's going on regarding the last reading for Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and cross watchers. Okay. Oh, we have the Sun in reverse. So who got this? I think, was it Pisces or that got this? The Sun in reverse as a recent past. So, I feel like the Sun reverse, I always say the Sun upright, the Sun reverse is still a good card. Sometimes it speaks of being enlightened. A lot of times it is about an enlightenment. It's like one of the best cards to get in the deck. It's Leo energy. So if any of you have Leo in your chart or close to a Leo, we're coming into Leo season. Maybe some of you guys can't wait to get out of Cancer season and go into Leo season, but this is in your recent past. sometimes the sun reversed, it can be like the beginning of an awakening that you haven't fully processed all the emotions that you're going through yet. You know something's about to shift, something about to change. It just hasn't happened yet. It's kind of like that cloud over us in the sky, and we're kind of waiting it to pass so that the sun will come out again. Okay, and it sure will come out again. You know that cloud will pass, but it could take a little bit of time. Okay, so it's also just like a really beautiful card to get. Um, you know, just in general. I mean, who doesn't love the sun? Who doesn't love the feeling of the sun, right? Especially if after a long winter that was there was like no spring, right? So here we go. Oh my gosh! Again, I'm getting a lot of the same cards that I got for Pisces reading. I feel. Yep. And I shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. The Eight of Swords in reverse. So, in regards to that past reading for Scorpio, um, I feel like you guys were in the midst of an enlightenment, kind of like getting away from the darkness, you know, the toxic family members, the toxic mother, brother, friendships, love relationship, whatever, getting out of it. And now you're in a position, Scorpio, of being like Eight of Swords in reverse, which I always explain it as like coming undone from your self undoing, like or a way of thinking, or somebody's control on you. So I definitely can see that many of you are making progress already since that past reading to change your life for the better and get yourself out of the darkness and into the light, and freeing yourself from what felt very cold and restrictive, is now coming undone. It's almost like you're unraveling, actually like unraveling like from the sky and like, coming down and just like being free, like a free falling type of energy, but you know that you're safe now. So that's beautiful. I really feel like many of you, your eyes are open, you're awake, and you know that you're on the right path, even if it means breaking up a family, breaking up a dynamic, breaking up of a friendship, or a romantic partnership. But I really do this had like I really feel this had children involved. Now, some of you don't have children. It was a family dynamic that had a lot of roots there, and that still can be very traumatic. Okay, but not everybody, sometimes people have long relationships with karmic partners, and they're trauma bonded together. There's some type of trauma bond going on where you couldn't get out of it. And now I feel like a lot of you, you got down on your knees and prayed, and you hoped to be enlightened. You hoped for something that for the sun to shine again, and it's coming out, and now you're coming undone. So the more you're seeing, the more you're being enlightened to what you were blind to, you're freeing up your energy. You're freeing up, you're being tempered from within, so to speak, if that makes sense. Let's see what the future message is. Queen of Swords in reverse. So, wow. So many of you, listen, don't get tripped up on the genders. Like I said, this is a general reading. So, the Queen of Swords in reversed is a very nasty, nasty energy. It's a female who will cut you off for just no reason, no explanation, no regard. They will leave you hanging. They will leave you somewhere. They will leave you alone, and without warning, and very viciously. Um, they could be a little bit violent, but mostly with their mouth, with their words, the way they say things and how they cut through, like it cuts like a knife. Their words, those are their intentions. So they're just very nasty, it's very negative, narcissistic, sadistic type of energy. Whether it's a female or a male, the King of Swords reverse is just very nasty. So you do have someone in the future coming at you, depending on your position, that is cutting you off. And I honestly don't think this is your energy, Scorpio, crosswatcher, unless you have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your chart, which seems to be strongly here, also with Leo here. So let me know, guys, if you have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in this chart, this can be you. Maybe you need to be in that Queen of Swords energy in reverse, for to keep away the negativity because you've been enlightened. I feel like you found out more than you had thought. You don't know everything yet, and there's a lot more that you're gonna find out. But whatever you found out confirms something for you. Now, it's never good to hold on to anger, but you better believe that the minute someone says, "I've had enough of you and I don't think about you the same anymore, and get out of my face," or whatever, you better believe that is healing, okay, for yourself. Because when you are done, Scorpio, you are done, okay? When you are done, Crosswatcher, you are done. Especially my Scorpio sons and rising and moon, the Scorpio sun people, you are water signs. We are very affected by our emotions. Um, Maybe you have Libra rising, Libra moon, uh, stellium in air. Google your natal chart. Maybe you have a grand air trine there in there somewhere. But for many of you, like I said, this is you. You're having to play really. You have to go below the belt for this situation to get what you want. Maybe there's a legal issue coming up. Maybe there's a court case coming up. That did come up in that last Scorpio reading, where maybe you've gotten a lawyer that's extremely aggressive, and it's a female lawyer. It can be a male lawyer, but they have more feminine energy. But once, don't mistake the feminine energy for weakness. We are not weak at all. You guys know that. Um, but yeah, this looks like I'll get into it more. Of course, I'm going to clarify. But the Queen of Swords energy is no nonsense, no business, very nasty, very cunning, um, and all about themselves. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is pre-Empress energy here. So maybe some of you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart, or maybe some of you who are females, okay, are actually single now. So maybe you're the one who's signed the divorce papers, or you're the one who decided to walk away and cut off your partner or your friendship or your family members, and you're looks like you're taking for some of you. I'm just getting now, this was a family business that's being dissolved, and you are being given your fair share, and you're able to go on your own and be independent without having to worry about anybody else. For those of you who are getting divorced and looking for some type of closure, wondering how you're going to, because I remember in the last reading, you guys weren't sure, we weren't sure, the messages were coming through that you might have to change your lifestyle quite a bit due to this breakup. Okay. But here with the Nine of Pentacles, Spirit is saying, no, you're not going to have to worry about that too much. So there's been a lot of progress here. And like I said, I feel like a lot of you had to be in that Queen of Swords energy, or will have to be, because you have something pending coming up. But know that you are in pre-Empress energy still. If you have to get it out of your system to, say what you need to say, and maybe somebody deserves, you to fire back at them nastily. Maybe somebody deserves it because they've done it to you. You could have been a victim of this person. I see that you were. Okay. And like I said, let's clarify here. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords, and I love the Nine of Pentacles here, because that means that you're able to take care of yourself, your children. If this wasn't a marriage breakup, you're breaking up with family members, you're still able to provide for yourself, and you don't have to adjust. It won't be like too long of like an adjustment period financially, which is good. Okay. Ooh, the Emperor in reverse. So now the Emperor is in reverse. So in the last reading, it was upright. Okay, so this is Aries energy here, very fiery Aries energy. Maybe some of you have been told that there was a third party. Now, for some of you, listen, it's going to change now. There was a third party. Maybe you were involved with this emperor, okay, and the Queen of Swords in reverse was a third party. Maybe you found out they were cheating, and they're having or you're going to find this out. I feel like you already have an idea, Scorpio and Crosswatcher, but you're not exactly sure. But she is going to appear. Okay. So for those of you Scorpios that is not in the Queen of Swords energy, you're gonna have to decipher for yourself. Like I said, Google your natal chart and see. if this is you, but the emperor in the reverse is not somebody that can be trusted. He is the opposite of the emperor in the upright position. He lies, he cheats, he steals. He has long-term relationships, more than one, even if he's married or not. He keeps it a secret, and he's able to keep it a secret for a long time because he's vicious with his words and he has a lot of power. There's a lot of narcissistic energy here, and I really I'm so sick of that word because people use it so much. But this is just really deceitful, and just someone who just doesn't care about what they do when you're not around. So this is not somebody that I would want as a mentor, as a boss, as a ex partner, as a partner, nothing. So, like I said, for many of you, you're having to be this Queen of Swords reverse energy because you need to see this Emperor in court. This emperor could be your ex partners or your ex family members or your ex whoever you're involved with, ex business partners. They could be their attorney and their bloodhound attorneys, and they go below the belt to get to win. So you're having to be in this Queen of Swords. Maybe you lawyered up with a female energy who's very aggressive, an attorney, and them two are going to duke it out, okay, in court. So that's what it looks like here. The magician, whoa. So definitely getting more of it. Okay, so if many of you have Gemini in your chart strongly, rising moon, maybe Gemini sun and your Scorpio moon, you're watching this. Congratulations. Um, Cross watcher, maybe you're the Gemini. Okay, because I feel like what's happening here in the future, um, you're being made aware by this enlightenment is coming undone, able to see the forest from the trees and understanding who is by your side and who isn't. But your pentacles are safe, which means that your prosperity and abundance and your health and well-being is intact. Okay, and you're on your way to a new life, and it looks very promising, even with this Emperor in reverse. The Magician upright speaks of alchemy and transformation, having all the tools you need to win, to create the life that you want, the abundance that you want, the prosperity that you want, the partner that you want, all the life for your children that you want, the life for yourself that you want, for your extended family, the new business, whatever it may be. This is definitely a Gemini. So if this Queen of Swords in the reverse is a Gemini, you guys, this is probably your lawyer who's making things happen. And she has to hit the below the belt to do so because she's dealing with a very aggressive lawyer on your opponent's side. Okay. So, but odds look like they're in your favor. Absolutely. With the Nine of Pentacles here, the Magician, the Sun reversed. There's a lot of big cards here. The Emperor is reversed. Doesn't look good for the Emperor in reverse because when the Magician is upright, way more powerful. Light is always, more overshadows the dark always. Spirit. Oh my gosh, Three of Swords. Okay, so listen. So for many of you, you were in a third party situation for a very long time, and I think you're finding out about it. And I also think that the third party is also finding out about it too. Like the third party, whoever this person is at the third party, um, is they knew about you to a certain extent, but I don't think they really knew how invested you were in this partnership or this family dynamic or this relationship or this, like I said, business partnership. They're finding out, and it looks like they're just as hurt as you. That doesn't mean you put your guard down, Scorpio. Okay, because the Three of Swords is about being heartbroken. Okay, so maybe some of you want to go on Pinterest and Google like heart chakra affirmations so you can get through this, because it looks like your health, your money, prosperity is intact. So the only thing that's really suffering now is your emotions, Scorpio. I'm so sorry. um, Many people get cheated on for years and years and don't know, because the emperor is good at lying and gaslighting and making excuses. And especially when there's children involved or family involved in any degree, we don't really like to, how do I say, we don't really like to make accusations and stuff like that, especially, when there's children involved. Of course, that hurts, but it's never good for anyone to stay in a relationship that's not working, um, just for the sake of the family. I mean, I can understand it, but it's never a good thing. It's best to just part ways, and as long as you provide love and care, for the children or the other family members, or like I said, this could be the ending of a business too. That was like a family, okay? Or maybe some of you had a family business together with your family, and your family is no good. They're toxic as hell, and there was a third party that maybe like another family that you didn't know, that was talking about you behind your back, and they're actually siding with the emperor in reverse. Not, like I said in that Scorpio reading, just because your blood associations are with people that are toxic does not mean that you have to keep them. Yes, that's tradition, but that's not a tradition that I wish to carry on. If I have a very toxic family member who likes to hurt me and talk bad about me behind my back and really betray me, I'm going to cut them off, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do to keep them out of my life. So I hope that you're following the same advice, because it looks like you are. I just feel like you're hurt right now, Scorpion. I'm sorry, but you do have a lot of support on your side from the spiritual realm, um, for those for your like people who have extend olive branches to you on the earth plane, and as well as like your own manifestations and your own words are very powerful. You're going to get out of this Three of Swords energy. The more and more you look for the sun, the more and more like what you are seeking is also seeking you. So that divine masculine energy that you are seeking, because I'm speaking to many women here, and I'm not speaking to many women, I'm speaking to men who date men, same-sex marriages, same-sex relationships. um, I feel like, and this is a good thing, you still believe in love, and you still believe that you want to, for those of you who are ending a marriage, ending a relationship, you still believe in love, and you still want a commitment. You're still looking for Mr. Right. You believe he's out there. Okay. And yes, he is. Okay. Or yes, she is. Okay. They are out there. It's just, you have to be very specific, and asking the universe, what type of person you want. And when you do that, especially, well, now is all about, this energy right now. Like I said, whenever you see this message, time is fluid. It could be after the full blue moon in Capricorn, right? But the full moon is all about letting go and releases what no longer serve, releasing what no longer. I cannot talk today, guys. I cannot talk. Sorry. I'm getting all tongue tied with this reading, Scorpio, because I'm feeling like so bad. But this looks good. Okay. Um, we have to ask the universe exactly what we want. And like I said, now with the full moon, by the way, I took pictures of the full moon last night. It was very low to the earth, like I said, and it looked like the sun. It was crazy. So we let go. So you can very well, let go of a mindset where, you think like, oh, there's nobody out there for me. Everyone is just a narcissist. Everyone's a liar. Everyone's a cheater. You can't be trusted anymore. People aren't the same anymore. That that can be true, but that doesn't mean there are not good people in this world. Okay, I know that for a fact that there are, and I've had to say goodbye to many people in my life, and all it did was open the doorway for new energy and older alliances to come back into my life that were not supposed to leave my life. Okay, or maybe they were for a little while to, gain enlightenment. Um, so yeah, so now that we have this time of releasing with this full moon in Capricorn, set your intentions to release your mindsets about thinking that there's nobody out there. But I see a lot of you are already feeling like, I know there's somebody out there for me, even though I had to deal with this fiery emperor in reverse, liar, cheater, manipulator, user. um, but I'm not going to let that stop me from continuing to manifest, and heal my heart chakra, because my prosperity I know is going to be okay. My abundance is going to be. Maybe some of you just landed a brand new job, and it's more than you thought that you would ever be getting. Because the universe has blessed you with that, because you were the victim of a third party situation. Um, Let me know, guys. This is really interesting here, but I like to see this. That I feel that many of you are. being hardball, like you're being like in bitch mode, excuse my language, um, because you have to be to get to this next part of your life, which is like the ending, the official ending. So, mentally you've checked out and physically you've checked out, but your heart is still in it and your mind is still in it. And you need to stay in this ice queen or ice king type of energy to get through it. And the universe is rewarding you for staying like that. Like with sword, your sword is in your hand, this double-edged sword, and you have to fight fire with fire. Sometimes, it's never really good to um the when people send us bad energy, negative energy, it's if you send it back to them, you know, with the intention of I'm going to get back at you, and if they have any intention of how energy works, they're going to get back at you too. So sometimes it's most of the time it's better to just go higher and remove it from you and move forward. But sometimes you have to play hardball, um, just to keep yourself going. Like I said, the minute you start to get angry at a situation instead of being hurt, is that's healing. Doesn't mean that you're not hurt. Still, it just means that you have enough courage to stick up for yourself, because this was something very detrimental that happened. This was just flat out cheating and lying and betraying. But you have a lot of protection here from spirit. So I just want to clarify this sun reverse. Spirit, show me why the sun is in reverse. Now, I know you guys were partially enlightened, but I want to see what was responsible for that. And then I'm going to clarify the magician too, I think. Let's see. Sun. Ah, yep. So you removed a lot of toxic energy from you. Seven of Wands speaks of protection, protecting oneself. And the answers came from within. Like, just like God comes from within. You're never going to find that God source energy unless you believe God is within. And that's why I always talk about the seven chakras, from the root to the crown, or from the crown to the root, and clearing out your energy, clearing out your aura, clearing out your home, clearing out your car, just, constantly, being on the offensive, but because you love yourself and you respect yourself, and you know that you're here for a reason, a higher purpose, and you've been enlightened just as you were clearing things out. So congratulations to you, Scorpio, because not a lot of people believe or even know how energy works, and they don't even believe in it. But you guys are, obviously here because you believe, and I love that. So that's how you got enlightened, is by clearing out your energy. Energy is everything, guys. I always say that. Let me get another card on the magician here. This Gemini energy, this positive Gemini energy, feisty but positive, feisty going below the jugular but positive energy. That's just the attitude and personality that you need to have to move forward because of this Three of Swords energy. But that's not really truly who you are, or whoever's helping you is either. Okay. Ooh, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Beautiful. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this is beautiful. You actually, I feel like whatever you wish for, Scorpio, whatever you wished for on the new moon, and whatever you're, getting rid of on the full moon, your answers have been heard. You did the alchemy, you did the manifestations. You're gonna do more. I see you're gonna do more work on yourself, and that's when everything you want to come true. You got two nines here, and maybe some of you see 9 9, have a life path number of 9. That's about completion, and this is like a gift being received, or answered prayers, blessings from the universe, especially when the magician involved here. This is just beautiful energy. What a way to get away from this um, horrible emperor in the reverse, you know, and it's sitting in the Nine of Pentacles energy, pre-Empress energy here. So many of you are going to really come into some nice abundance and prosperity, and I see the progress from the past reading as being good. Yes, you have a lot that you're going to have to face in the future, probably with court or probably with some kind of legal matter. It's like a meeting or something, or just documents. Maybe you're not going to court. Maybe you're settling out of court, and it's gonna be different for all of you. But there is some type of legal separation going on. And I see that, you get everything you're asking for, everything you're asking for your from your lawyer, from your ex, from your ex family members, from your ex friends, ex business associates. You're going to be receiving that and then some. So that's beautiful. So there's no need to worry, Scorpio and Cross Watcher. Everything is going to be okay. It's all going to work out for the best. This is meant to be. Um, you were supposed to be with this person for whatever reason, maybe to have children, or maybe it was just a karmic situation. Like I said, trauma bonded together. But the best is yet to come for you. And you definitely will be seeing the sun and the moon much more brighter as we go into the to August and September. So I really want to tell you guys that I love this reading. I know you're hurt, and I'm sorry. I'm sending you so much love and light and healing. Green hearts, that's the color of our heart chakra. So maybe you want to wear green, or just do some positive affirmations. Go on YouTube, listen to heart chakra healing and clearing, because love is coming. True love is coming. You still believe in love, okay? Even though you were scorned and wounded, my little birds, my scorned and wounded little birds. You're going to be okay. Your family is going to be okay. Your loved ones are going to be okay. And yeah, it looks like it's gonna everything's gonna work out in your favor. No one's gonna take anything from you that you thought. It's not gonna go as you planned. It's like you have faith and you believe in love, and that's all you really need to do. Money, blessings, Scorpio. Much love and light to you. Bye bye.